Tonight, police brutality and racial bias. Is it a true plague on our country, or is it, as most conservative commentators call it, just an urban myth? Except when they say urban, they are not talking about cities, meaning they're racist. Not sure if that was clear. Also, will Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller be on this episode? The answer may shock you. Find out tonight, America, on the season finale of America, the podcast. Let's do this. It's good to be back. Hello, America. It's America, the podcast. So it turns out it was just a fake email that I got.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, it turns out it was just one big prank and the president didn't ask me to kidnap Michael Jordan and deliver him to Kim Jong-un to stop nuclear war. I thought that was weird. But can you blame me for believing it though? I mean, it does sound like a request that Donald would make. Anyways, I didn't even make it past the front gate. 2 security guards tased me, and then I hopped into my limo and my driver whisked me away to safety.
Oh, good lord, just don't kidnap anybody else, alright?
You should have told me before I nabbed Mueller.
What was that?
Nothing! We have a show to do! Hello, America! It's me, the Bastard, here to welcome you to the season finale of America, the podcast, with me, the Bastard. And, with me, as always, is my producer, Tim.
Hi.
It never changes with you, does it? Always so melancholy.
Well, I mean, can you blame me, man? It's like, today's the day. It's been a year since he won.
My God, has it been a year? Oh my God, you're right. Well, as of the release of this episode, it has been exactly 1 year since Donald Trump won the presidency by less votes than his opponent, former Secretary Hillary Clinton. Sorry, old habits die hard. We, and by we I mean I, have had a long road since we premiered this show on America's birthday 2017, and an even longer one since last November 8th. We have discussed everything from freedom being the American religion, which we have seen in its full Republican beauty every time there is a mass shooting, thoughts and prayers, to healthcare, to fake news, to the war on drugs. I have even hunted a few Nazis and a family of pandas, allegedly, along the way. But for this final episode of the season, however, we are going to discuss one of the most divisive topics in the country, and I am not talking about gun regulation. There was just a mass shooting a few days ago, and seeing I am still a Republican, I am not allowed to politicize that at the moment. Thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. Regardless, when it comes to discussing gun regulation, you are either preaching to the choir or to the deaf, or rather, just unwilling ears. The Second Amendment was written when guns could shoot only 1 bullet at a time, and that is all I will say on that. No, today we will be discussing police brutality and racial bias, and later we might have a certain special prosecutor as a certain special guest.
Wait, did you actually get Robert Mueller to be on the show?
Maybe.
Oh my God, that's so awesome. Well, shit, where is he, man?
Well, I don't know. I guess you'll just have to find out tonight on America, the podcast.
You already did that part. You already did that part. You're good, man.
Anyways, police brutality. Police brutality is a plague on our country and society as a whole. It is a subject that makes people not only angry, but also makes people feel very uncomfortable. And by people, I mean white people. It is something that white people never usually face themselves. No one likes to think that those who are sworn to protect us could at any moment harm or even kill our loved ones. But the unfortunate truth is that it happens every day and more often than you think. And double unfortunately, there is a lot of false information out there regarding police brutality. The amount of fake news in the world these days is staggering. The problem is so bad that some nerd lawyer from Facebook just went in front of the Senate and got a tongue lashing live on C-SPAN from Stuart Smalley. These bits of fake news or quote-unquote alternative facts are easily disproven with a simple Google search or even a Bing, what would you call it? A Bing rummage? A rummage maybe? That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I guess
that's basically what it is. It never gives you what you want, and then it always shows up unannounced. No one wants you, Bing. Google. Always Google.
Google is not a sponsor of America the Podcast.
Now, I won't argue you which news source is the most credible or anything like that, because I know the mainstream media will just try and silence me, and then, sorry. Again, old habits. But we all know fake news exists. And if you don't believe it at this point, you are willfully ignorant. During the 2016 presidential election, Russia purchased political ads on Facebook that were seen and shared by over 100 million people on both the Democratic and Republican sides. These memes were shared countless times and without filter. Some of these memes included false statistics on crime, specifically when it came to people of color, police brutality, and police-to-citizen murder rates. And I'm sure there's plenty you don't know about fake police statistics. For instance, did you know that the percent of black people killed by police is 1%? Or that the percentage of black people that kill each other is at 97%?
What?
And did you know that the number of white people killed by the police is 3%? Actually higher than the first statistic.
Bullshit.
Or that the number of cops killed per year is skyrocketing? Did you know any of that?
No, I didn't, because there is no way that any of that is true.
Ding, 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 Timmy Boy wins a prize. That's because it's all bullshit. It's fake news, but fake news that was perpetuated by the right-wing websites like Breitbart. That false information comes from a meme that was shared millions of times and claimed to quote legitimate sources and was even shared on Twitter to millions by then presidential candidate Donald J. Trump. The real truth is, at least according to the database mappingpoliceviolence.org, as of this recording, 1,001 Americans from all different backgrounds have been killed by the police in 2017, whether it was justified or not. As for the number of police killed this year via gunshot, the number currently sits at 39. National protests of police violence, such as those in the NFL who took a knee during the national anthem, including myself, I might add, were met with major backlash. So much so that Papa John's is now somehow the unofficial pizza of the alt-right. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, that is bizarre to say the least. But despite the protests and the fact that police brutality is slowly but surely becoming a household term, over 220 black people have been killed by the police since Colin Kaepernick first took his knee in August of 2016. Police brutality is a virus, and I know there is a cure out there for it somewhere. Some say retraining is the answer, and I would be willing to concur with that. But even then, more needs to be done. Now I could sit here all day and quote facts at you and speculate on what we could do, and since I'm the bastard, I will most likely solve it, given enough time, and bourbon and money. But instead, I say we ask a professional. Ladies, gentlemen, and gender-neutral listeners, please welcome former director of the FBI and current special prosecutor and super cop, Robert Mueller.
Oh my god, you actually got him on the show. Dude, holy shit. Whoa, wait. Where is he?
Oh, you need to, go get him.
Wait, where is he?
He's in the basement.
Oh my god, did you kidnap him?
A little bit, yes.
God damn it. Ah, son of a bitch. Dude, he's a Fed. What were you thinking? I thought you knew him.
Well, I mean, I thought I knew him. I felt like I knew him. I mean, he seemed like we were kindred spirits.
Director Mueller, or former Director Mueller, special prosecutor, Mr. Mueller, are you okay down there? Come on up.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. It was a little dark, but yeah, it was good to be alone with my thoughts.
Wait, who the fuck are you? Bastard, who the fuck is this?
Well, I'll pardon your language, but the name's Bob Miller. How are you?
Oh my god, dude, this isn't even Robert Mueller. You just kidnapped some guy.
Okay, full disclosure, I don't know where Robert Mueller lives, so I typed in Robert Mueller address and went with the first thing I found on Ask Jeeves.
Oh my god, sir, I'm so sorry. Bob, is it?
Oh yeah, nobody other than my mother really calls me Robert, so I thought it was kind of strange when your loud friend over there kept calling me that after he put a potato sack over my head, which was also strange. And when it was also strange when he took me from my house and brought me to where am I?
You're in Austin, Texas. You don't sound like you're from the Northeast. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Winnebago, Wisconsin. Yeah, I run a floor tile shop there called Big Old Bob's. Come on down to Big Old Bob's and get your tiles today. That's our song. Have you seen our commercial? I have not, but I want to more than anything in the world. Oh, well, that's me, Bob. can I go home now? My mother is probably worried.
Oh my god, dude, he wasn't even in the same state as Robert Mueller.
I did think it was a little weird that it took me to Wisconsin instead of DC, but I mean, the little-ass Jeeves butler seemed to know what he was talking about.
Dude, he doesn't even look or sound like Robert Mueller. How did you screw up this bad?
I'm sorry, but it was dark and I had my headphones in. I was listening to the Thinkers and Drinkers podcast. You should check it out, Bob. Oh, I will.
Son of a bitch. Dude, okay, sir, I am so sorry about this. We will do everything we can to make it up to you. We'll get you on a flight back home and a Lyft ride to the airport, okay? I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. No worries. I just want to get back home to my Precious Moments figures. Oh boy.
And you will. You know what? I'm sure you're hungry. Let me order you a pizza, and you can sit here and eat it. We'll finish this episode, and then we'll get you moving. And you know, on the way home. Does that sound okay to you?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I like pizza. America! Well, as we were discussing earlier, this episode is about police brutality. So, as you know, wait, was that the pizza? That was fast. Timothy, can you go get that?
Yeah, hold on a second. That is weird. I don't know why it shouldn't have been that fast.
Persistent little shits, aren't they? Anyways, police brutality. What the?
Hello? Howdy, is this, Waffle Butt Media Studios? Yes, officer, it is. Sir, we have an arrest warrant for somebody that goes by the name of, the Bastard? I believe that cannot be right, but that's what it says. Is he here by chance? Yeah. Come on in. Thank you, sir.
There he is! That's the man that took my son, officer!
Oh, hi, Mom. Sir, are you the one that they call the Bastard?
The one and only.
Well, you're gonna have to come with us.
I know my rights. What grounds do you have to take me in?
Well, we got you for kidnapping this fella here on top of quite a few other charges, sir. And I don't know who this guy is here, but he might have to come in for questioning too.
Tim had nothing to do with this. You leave him out of it.
Yeah, I'm innocent, but I will, do whatever I need to do, officer.
I bet you don't even have 10 things on me that you can arrest me for.
Actually, sir, we have exactly 10.
Ah, well, okay
We
then.
have you on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder of endangered species, multiple counts of that, fighting a bear, shooting people in the knee and stealing their hats in Oregon. What the hell was your problem there, boy? Kidnapping this fella here, named Robert Mueller. So I'm gonna assume you were trying to kidnap Special Investigator Robert Mueller, so I'm gonna add a federal crime charge to that.
Officer 319, please be advised that suspect has warrants out in Chicago, Illinois for trying to break into Michael Jordan's house. My God, do with that as you may, Clint.
What was that? He tried to kidnap Michael Jordan? Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, we got you on over 10 now at this point. Yeah, you're going to jail. Just one question though, why did you put any of this on the internet, sir? I mean, on multiple podcast platforms. Like, how stupid could you be? Your admission of guilt is right there in audio format on the internet forever.
You said none of this was going on the internet, Tim.
And you said you wanted it to go on the internet for people to hear.
I don't know how the internet works.
Clearly, you might actually be one of the dumbest criminals I've ever met. But, you know, come on, get over here. We gotta...
I can get up on my own.
Put your hands behind your back. You have the right to remain
fine.
silent. Anything you can say will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one.
Oh, I can afford one.
Right. One will be appointed to you by the court. All right. Do you understand your rights?
Of course I understand my rights. I helped write them.
Is he off his rocker? A little bit, yeah.
Timothy, I'm going to jail, it looks like. But don't worry, I'm a billionaire and I will be out by the time our Christmas episode airs. So don't you worry, America.
Come on, let's go.
Thanks for tuning in every other Wednesday. I will hopefully see you sooner than later, hopefully by Christmas Eve for our Christmas episode, and then back again in February for season 2 of America, the podcast with me, the Bastard.
Yeah, come on, you're going to jail.
Hey, watch the panda coat. It's expensive. I made it myself.
It's America, the podcast.
This has been a production of Shui Media, all rights reserved. For more information, please visit shuimedia.com.